Okay, good morning, good afternoon. This is Wayne Robinson, Print21.com.au, Play Print, the weekly print TV news broadcast brought to you every week by Print21, the people who know print. This week we're in Las Vegas, not just for the chance to gamble responsibly, but this is the host of the EFI Connect, the world's biggest graphic arts user event. Almost 2,000 printers here from all around the world for 4 days of networking, of product discussion, of development, of business discussion and development opportunities. Brought to you by EFI, one of the biggest and most influential companies in print. It's of course started off in the fiery business, the rips, to make colour digital printers colour work properly. Now it's a software company as well, $150 million a year it's selling in software, all right across the board, e-commerce, every part of productivity, workflow, and of course it's inkjet business, $600 million a year business. This EFI Connect is the first one for the new CEO, Bill Muir. Bill's joined the company from a $20 million business where he was the COO. He is now the new CEO, only the third one in the company's history. His keynote speech, he talked about the need to keep the innovation engine going to deliver to printers the means to exploit the new opportunities in the modern era. Bill also talked about the need to get the company being completely customer obsessive. I spoke to Bill Muir exclusively for Print21. You can read that interview in the upcoming issue. You won't read it anywhere else. There's only 3 magazines in the world that had an interview with him. One, of course, Print21. A couple of hardware, there's been some hardware developments at the show, a new 3.2 meter wide machine, software developments, and also a focus on textile printing and packaging printing. Bill told me they're both key areas of growth for the company. This issue of Print21, of course, the website, the big news from Australia is to do with Spices, the paper company. It's being bought by a Japanese trading company, Kokusai Pulp and Paper. It was a $147 million deal which will go through in July, subject to shareholder approval. As part of that deal, the whole company will transition, will become part of the Japanese entity. It means that all 3 big major Australian paper companies now owned by the Japanese, with JPP, Japan Pulp and Paper, buying Ball and Doggett last year, and Nippon Paper, of course, owning Australian paper. Kokusai Pulp and Paper is a huge organisation, $4.8 billion, and it's basically a middleman between the mills and the merchants. It already supplies 100 merchants in Japan, and for Spices and for Australian printers, it means that they will get more guarantee of supply and, of course, hopefully better pricing. Other news from the Australian print industry this week: the PIA has kicked off the year with high-level talks, met the Treasurer, Federal Treasurer, Josh Frydenberg, to put various issues to him, including superannuation, and various other issues. You can read all about that and all the news from Australia this week in print21.com.au. Go there and you can sign up for a weekly newsletter. That's it for this week. This is me, Wayne Robinson, signing off from Las Vegas for another week.